Monty Williams, second season as the Suns head coach. Phoenix enters R.J. Barrett, strong young talent, Reggie Bullock, Julius Randle. And we talked about both these teams coming off of ugly losses, and both kind of unfolded in different ways. You see Jokic had 24 points in the opening quarter. And then New York was just never able to recover as a good fence allows New York to get their defense set. But Noel's got some springs in those shoes as Chris Paul connects. And representatives from those organizations in attendance here tonight. And just another, but they are being very judicious with the injury of Mitchell Robinson as Randle banging his way down to the baseline.
And he's just changed his mindset. As we said, you know, he loves playing in New York, and certainly his contract is going to be up after next.
Craig finds an opening, drops it off to D.A., who hammers it home. Devin Booker around the floor.
Yeah, Randle, 81% free throw shooter, misses both of them.
Jay Crowder just checked in, and it is important that our defense is on high alert when Rose checks into the game. As Julius Randle just muscles it. Campaign can't get the high shot to go up the window. Randle passes, racing down the floor, and takes it this quickly. Now, certainly we've seen the back-to-back situations, but it does kind of give you that playoff feel in terms of making a just for the strike when Rose is on the floor, because since he arrived in New York, they have been a different team, and it's because of plays just
Payne not to start. And there's a big block by Gibson, and they know what Rose can do, but he is adamant, Tibbs is, as far as bringing Rose off the bench.
It's 7 straight misses now for the Suns as we're under 2.5 to go here in the opening quarter. Bullock fires from deep, and Knicks back in front and scoring run. They've missed their last 7 field goals. Knicks run a double team at Booker. Quick pass inside to Frank Kaminsky. Good look. Well, despite the loss the other night, as Rose gets loose, kicks it out to Barrett behind the stripe, connects.
And just, Tibbs is just, it's 24/7 basketball. Nice pass inside, Barrett wide open.
Differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They bring the doubles to Booker. Crowder from the corner. Yes. As Rose being harassed offensively by Carter, works his way off the screen, gets into the paint, gets it up and in. He's just so...
How they're trying to block out. You read how that is, and you're able to maneuver around it.
Carter
with the shot that the guys practice as deep as they can get.
Well, and you know that guy has practiced it, but they have got the big night here. Paul on the drive in traffic. Hangs, finds Kaminsky, and Frank. Knicks are 8 of 11 from the line tonight so far. Suns 8 of 8. Rose with a quick pull-up. But he has scored the ball and played as well against the Suns as anybody has in his career. It's Chris Paul right around 22 points per game as he feeds it up top to Toppin. Ball knocked out of his hands, recovers, fires to the corner, knocks down the three on the way. Toppin closing out, gets the block, and then the run out and the slam. Point New York lead. Suns led by 13 early. Taj Gibson.
Down low, they played together for so long.
13-2 scoring run. Craig behind the stripe. Won't get it. D.A. there for the air ball and quickly up and in.
D.A.
Yeah, and as that NBA promo goes, Annie, it's a make or miss league. Well, right now, that guy's making everything set up here. Bridges trying to extend the defense. Slips a pass. Just tic-tac-toe. The miss. Suns on the push. Campaign, all kinds of time. 3-ball corner pocket.
It's an open look. We've seen Derrick Rose make those shots. And
typically, those are the shots that Book knocks down as R.J. Barrett.
Right away.
If you're not producing immediately, they're ready to ship you out. And by the way, his godfather is Steve Nash.
By the way.
The Knicks team. Suns built a 13-point lead in the opening quarter. Shot clock winding down. But Barrett, on his 10th of the game, he's got a double-double. And exactly what the Suns need, but they're going to need more of it. And they'll take...
Noel gets about 2-3 shots a game.
And in those situations, and this is something that DJ talks so often about, when you're going...
And that was one of the shots that Noel finished off, and that's where he gets his shots as far as the offensive glass.
Suns swinging around. 3. Paul navigating, drops it off to D.A. That time, punches the ticket.
Come across and get it face-to-face at Ayton.
Payton on the drive, D.A. Randall gets into the chest of Craig. Feeding over to Payton. And you'd almost rather first field goal of the night in his 11 minutes. Paul, all alone, D.A. 7 rebounds. Paul with a pull-up. Yes. Suns have won 5 straight overall in a series. Last time here, he dropped 38. Coming in the third quarter. Cameron Payne sees an opening, but then turns back. Drops it off the Bridges. Who connects? Randall. Nearly stolen by Crowder. Out to Rose, and Rose deposits up. It comes off a little redirect.
Yeah, Crowder did a nice job getting his hands on the ball, but it goes right to New York.
Kaminsky rolls down the lane. Payne, see the three, beat the three. Then from the audio system, that is the fans in the house chanting defense. Randall with the air ball. Booker eyes up the floor, racing to the basket. Gets in, no. On the follow, Torrey Craig, yes.
And, you know, you learn. That's where you do learn. There was a perfect opportunity for, honestly, Frank Kaminsky to take that.
I think he was caught between doing just that and trying to defend it. Here's Crowder. 3-ball corner pop. Take that, thank you very much.
It's the first time they've had that.
From the corner. Billy Speck. Up the floor. Finds Crowder. Step back 3 on the way. Yes. Rose swinging around, topping from the corner. Got it. Goal line extended jumper, no. Kaminsky had it, secures it. Over to Campaign. Sets, fires, connects.
Stepped up in the second half.
D.A. contesting the shot from D. Rose, and then Taj Gibson just throwing an elbow into the...
There you see underneath, Gibson comes down on Paul and then throws an elbow into him.
Well, that
throws a shoulder into him.
And that...
And again, your emotions and the heat of the moment when things happen.
Chris Paul is saying, don't tell me what you did or didn't do. And I'll be honest with you, based on other flagrant fouls that we've seen called this year, as Paul working on D. Rose, last 6 minutes for the Knicks. Paul probing the defense, floats and connects. Players around the league, he shall go unnamed, who taking 3 or 4 steps on the way to the basket as Randall can't get to 3. Long tap out to Randall. They swing it around to Barrett. He had the hot hand early and hits another 5. Book on the drive and kick. Crowder from the corner. Randall might have gotten a piece of it. D.A. inside. Gets the follow. Go to 26-9 at home. Pick up their 48th win. Book rising up from deep. Book goes. Jay Crowder. Craig resets to his left, drops it in from deep. The Suns will win this one 128-105. Next game will come up on Sunday here on Valley Sports. And they travel to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers. Our coverage getting it away at 6:30 p.m. We see Chris, Devin, and Melvin having a little post-game celebration, and why not?